Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about what to do with your property when it's almost hunting season and how to keep your animals safe. So I got a few things set up here today to show you what we use to keep our animals from getting shot during hunting season. And a couple of the different things is this is just a livestock paint, like a spray paint, and we'll mark their back. And if that doesn't work, we can always use these. This is just a marking chalk. We get them at a local feed store, or you can get them at Tractor Supply. And you can't beat a good old posted sign. They just they help keep hunters aware of where they are and what property they're walking onto. And it's always beneficial because as soon as they see that yellow sign, they're going to be aware that beyond where I'm walking is not the property that I started on. So here in PA, we have a thing called PA Game Lands, which basically it's just a public land that is suitable for hiking or hunting or most outdoor activities. However, public land means a lot of inexperienced people that don't necessarily know the property very well. So there's a few thousand acres here, and it borders our property. So we have to take precautions in making sure that people who don't necessarily know where they are or where they're walking to, we have to take precautions to make sure that they don't come across our livestock and think that a black cow is a bear, or think that a brown cow is a deer, or a donkey is a deer. So we have to make sure that when hunting season comes, we have to be sure that we're prepared. Behind me here is our driveway. On this side is all public hunting land. That's our property. As I spin you around here, we have a road that goes right by the end. So we're right on the bend here. So everything behind me on the opposite side of the road is all public hunting land. On this side, as you go down there, this side right behind my head there is all public hunting land. That is our property. So literally all that divides it is just the public county road. So we have to take precautions so that people know when they get out of their car and they start walking into the woods thinking, oh, this is public hunting land, everything back here. We live in a very rural area, so there's nothing that assigns that game lands. So they need to know when they start getting out of their car and taking their hunting equipment into the woods that you might be headed into the wrong piece of property. 9 times out of 10, it might not be an issue if someone was to hunt on our property. I mean, I do hunt the first few days. Some of my family hunts here also. But the biggest issue is safety. When you're hunting and you're shooting at a deer or a game animal, you want to be sure what's past your target, what's on the opposite side of where you're aiming. So you could be shooting, let's say you're shooting through these woods behind me. Your bullet may pass through the animal and go further than what you're intending. And if you look, my house is just over there through those woods. And a bullet can travel a lot farther than you might think, even through trees and through brush. So we try to notify people when they enter a piece of property, oh, well, if I shoot that direction, I may come in contact with a house or with livestock. So I need to be aware of that as I'm going in there and which directions I can shoot and which directions I can't. So I'll bring you guys along here and I will try and put some of this marking paint on the back of the cows here, and let's see if they stand still for me. This could get entertaining. Might seem a little crazy to you that we pay enough attention to them and chase them down like that just so we can get a little bit of spray paint on them, but anything helps. I mean, these livestock are important to us. They're part of our family, and we want them around for a long time. We don't want somebody to come in here and accidentally shoot them, and I doubt we would ever catch the person. They'd probably notice that they made a mistake and they'd take off. So we want to keep them alive, and there's an awful lot of people that come back here to hunt on the first day of rifle season. So any precautions, it's a few bucks for a can of spray paint. It's a few $100s, maybe thousands of dollars for livestock. So I'm willing to take a hit for a couple of dollars just to be safe. So the only other thing we have left is to put up some posted signs just to keep people aware of our boundaries. And I'll take you along and give you a little bit of footage of that. I'm going to finish putting up these signs and maybe do a little bit of scouting here for deer season. Thanks for watching today, and I hope you like our videos, and please stop back and we can give you some more homesteading content.